Live and direct, put in perspective.
Should he have taken this long for him to win? I mean, listen, he missed out on Illmatic because there was no best rap album category in 94 or 95. The first rap album got nominated for best rap album. That category wasn't invented until 1990. And it went to Naughty by Nature with, was it Poverty's Paradise? They won the first joint and they beat out, I think they beat out, who they beat? They beat Tupac, they beat Me Against the World, they beat Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999 Eternal, and they beat out ODB for Return to the 36 Chambers. So did they rightfully win that? I mean, I don't know how well that album aged for them to win that Grammy, Naughty by Nature, but Nas never, really got the chance for like Illmatic to get nominated. It was written and get nominated in '96, which is crazy. A lot of albums in '96 got snubbed. Iron Man, Hell on Earth, Mobb Deep's Hell on Earth. A lot of people didn't really acknowledge Reasonable Doubt. Like a lot of people would say probably Brooklyn. People that were fans of Jay-Z at that time. He didn't get nominated. A lot of albums, hip hop albums that came out in '96. I think '96 is my favorite. Is my personal favorite hip hop year. Outkast came out. Was Criminal? I think came out that year. I think they did get nominated. But man, like the Grammys have been suspect for a long time. It's been criminal. They need to get locked up. Whoever's been doing the voting for that. And for Nas, even the times he's got nominated for best songs, best rap album, he got nominated 5 times for best rap album. It was a few times that he might have probably got for like best rap song or something like that of that nature, but it just never fell. It was never really Escobar season, the Grammy season until now, and I'm just glad he's rightfully getting his respect now. Then it's a shame that Snoop's never won a Grammy, which is crazy. Snoop Dogg never won a Grammy. Nas was on that list with like Snoop Dogg, rappers of that nature, icons in the game. And for him to finally get some acknowledgement from the Academy of Music, the Grammy Academy, is beautiful to see, man. Yeah.
I still don't understand the argument then. Like you're saying, you sound mixed because 94 Illmatic comes out, no Grammys. The Grammys weren't even covering rap. 95 Naughty by Nature won, which is crazy. No disrespect to them. No disrespect to them. But 96, there was so many albums. Tupac had 2 albums. Big didn't drop. Jay-Z is not considered. He was, even back then, he was not considered the best album by us. No way anybody, because I don't care where in Brooklyn you're from. I don't care how much of a Jay-Z fan you are. Back then, hell no, nobody was saying that. Nobody. And then the most successful, the most popular albums of that year had to be rap album was Pac and Fugees. And who won? The Fugees or Coolio? Didn't Coolio win?
Coolio won. He won over the score. Bro, it's not a confusion. I'm just like, listen, he never got nominated because nominations weren't there. There's no confusion in that. It's just that like I said, a lot of those albums got snubbed, which means it tells you that the Grammy Academy, the people that were on that staff or who do the voting, didn't know what the hell they're talking about or had no experience about hip hop. I don't know who at that time they had on that board to even nominate those albums to be put there. Like they didn't reach out to the Source. They didn't reach out to, the hip hop publications. They didn't reach out to the Vibe, anything like that. How does All Eyes on Me don't get nominated that year? How does Me Against the World? Me Against the World did get nominated, but how's albums like that in '96 not carry over? It's crazy.
You know why? You know why they didn't put Me Against the World. You know why they didn't contact the Source when they were just involved with Suge Knight Takes the Stage and there's brawls in the stadium. They did not take rap seriously like that. They wanted to avoid that as much as possible. I'm just saying the Oscars always get it wrong. All these high society trophy bullshits, they always get it wrong. And then they look back 25 years and act like even in rock and roll, like these guys weren't controversial back then. And that's why you didn't give them the love. It happens with the rock and roll people. The Beatles had the reason why it's called a Beatles invasion is because they copied American music. They slithered their way into the American masses, and then they made their own shit. But they were still kind of, you think if the Oscars were out back then, they would have got it right? No, they never get it right. The Oscars never get, the Grammys never get it right. The Oscars always got to go back and we're like, Crash? I hate that movie. Whatever the hell was nominated for that year with, I don't care what movie it was. I don't care if it was the Ants movie, a cartoon movie. Anything should have won over Crash. And we can say that with so many other categories and any other trophy, any other award show. And even the Source Awards don't get it right. Even Soul Train doesn't get it right. I'm just saying, the Illmatic could not have gotten it because they didn't have it. They didn't have the a rap category. Also, the songs. I mean, not even If I Rule the World was nominated, which was a big song. But again, 1996, even if you want to include it, was written, which is now considered his best album by a lot of people over Illmatic. Right? Even in that year.
What is your favorite rap album from 1996?
Oh, I don't know, bro. 96 it was written. All Eyes on Me, Ghostface. Have you just said it? Like, but there were so many albums, even back then, for you to say this is my top 5 albums of 1996 as a rap fan, you can see almost why it was written gets knocked out. The only reason why you gotta say, yo, nah, this is Dr. Dre and Nas. This is like Ice Cube going with the Bomb Squad in the early 90s. Same thing. Ice Cube has a notoriety.
Okay. All right.
As one of the best rappers, and then the Bomb Squad just came off the whole thing with EPMD with Public Enemy.
If you had to choose 5 albums from that year,
I don't remember the 5.
no order, just 5 albums. Come on, man.
I don't remember.
Come on, man.
I don't remember 5 songs.
You just said like fucking 10 of them, bro. Come on, cut this shit.
Well, look, Ghostface is
cut
there.
that out.
Ghostface is there. Retroactively, if we're talking about back then, if you were, this is B in the January 1997, February 1997, and you got to look back at the year 1996. What were your top 5 albums? What would they be?
Right. Oh, easily. Reasonable Doubt, Iron Man, Hell on Earth, It Was Written, and Machiavelli. Is that 5? Did I say 4?
That's 4.
Reasonable Doubt, Hell on Earth, Machiavelli.
It Was Written.
It was. Got to throw Iron Man in there. Hell yeah. Easily.
Iron Man.
That's why 96 is my year.
There's other albums.
If anybody asks me, what's your favorite? Yeah, it was loaded. It was loaded, bro. Loaded.
So the whole snub thing to me is kind of, those are really the only chances he had to win was 94, 96, where he set the bar for being a rapper. And he came out in April of 1994 with Illmatic. If I'm not mistaken, came out August of 1996. So there was enough time, and the singles he had Lauryn Hill on a single. Like, that in itself is criminal. Lauryn Hill is on the hook. That should have got way more love, commercial love. And Grammys are commercial. So maybe that was Sony dropping the ball, because we all know that shit is politics. And the next album after that is I Am, and what was that, 99 or 98?
That was 99.
So what out of I Am could have got a Grammy?
Hate Me Now.
What year was that? 99, you said?
Yeah. Hate Me Now, bro, is listen. My gosh. That is the standout. Nas is like, I mean, is that Grammy worthy? I mean, that was staple of, because he lost a lot of fans between it was written, Illmatic and It Was Written. And a lot of people, a lot of the backpackers felt like, yo, damn, what you doing with this Nas Escobar shit? You know, you spend that Illmatic shit. Now you on some drug dealer mafioso shit. A lot of people were disappointed. Nas is like, had to be that first single to let people know, like, yo, listen, like I'm still that dude. Like I'm still that kid in the project window. I'm still Illmatic. And it was right that he got permitted to do that beat. It was perfect. He had to do that. But I don't see maybe that being me pick. But Hate Me Now, the amount of bombs that was dropped by Flex, it took Flex 2 hours to play that album in full. Like I remember listening to the radio that night when Hate Me Now got permitted, bro. That was a moment in New York City. I can't speak for outside of New York, but when Hate Me Now came out and it mid, and then when the video dropped, that shit was a smash, bro. How you not get nominated for that? And then he might have. I got to look back and I might be wrong on that. Got nominated for Hate Me Now. It might have been his first nomination, if I'm not mistaken.
No. But before I tell you the list of names of that, you brought up a real good point. In 1996, when It Was Written came out, that was the critique from even the Nas fans and hip and rap fans. Yo, Nas went from some kid in the projects that was doing whatever and telling stories to being the kingpin drug dealer. That was the focus. It wasn't even that the album was that good. There was the other group that was like, I don't care who he's trying to portray. Like, this is good. You know what I mean? So that also had weighed in on that. Like, it wasn't as authentic for some people as Ghostface Killer, or like his name is Ghostface Killer, and he kind of like sounded like he would kill you. We liked it. We loved it. So that was also in play. Yes, like Ghostface Killer. So here are the songs. Look, Dangerous by Busta Rhymes. That wasn't even Busta Rhymes' best song on that album. Lost Ones. I can see why that was nominated. Gone Till November. Big mistake.
Hey.
Intergalactic.
Oh, Beastie Boys. Listen, can I talk about that for a sec? I fucking hated that shit. I hated that video. And yo, it was crazy. Dudes on my block loved it. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, listen, all right. It's some people that I feel like is just suspect when it comes to certain things in hip hop. Like, oh, dudes want to give the Beastie Boys they love. I get it. They deserve it. But nah, that Intergalactic shit was not popping, man. I'm sorry, bro. I hated that shit. I hated the fucking video with the robots kicking down the buildings and all that bullshit. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
First of all, anyone who like Intergalactic, I have to ask for if you're from a certain place. If you're from the hood, if you're from the industry and you like Intergalactic, I gotta ask, how old are you? How long have you been in jail?
Hey, the hood is not a monolith. You can like other genres and other tastes of music, but that song was just whack. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's not even whack, to be honest with you. The song is not whack. I personally never cared for the Beastie Boys, but you can't tell me that that's better than Hate Me Now. Money Ain't a Thing. Money Ain't a Thing. Jermaine Dupri. That's a definite. Holy shit, yeah. That might have been the song. Yeah. Deja Vu. No, actually, Deja Vu with Lord Tariq and Peter Guns was the biggest song. That's the biggest song of that year.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Yes.
There's a lot of fucking songs. Damn. Deja Vu was big. Rosa Parks by Outkast. Ghetto Superstar was.
There you go. Boom.
Ridiculous. Ghetto Superstar was crazy.
Yo, the story is crazy, but go ahead.
You Came Up by Big Pun.
You know
that should not have been out there. I don't know the story to Ghetto Superstar.
Yeah. How ODB stumbled into the studio and just straight bum rushed the recording session and got that verse in. Yes. Yeah.
God bless the dead. ODB has a bunch of crackhead-like stories throughout his history. That's what he has. They're all hilarious.
I have a personal story. Let me briefly. I'm gonna share it. I don't want to get too sidetracked. Nah, it ain't a crazy.
Care to share?
Summer '97. Yes, summer '97. Born God. Summer '97. Wu-Tang Forever drops. We playing that. That was between Wu-Tang Forever and No Way Out. Puff's No Way Out. You know, of course, Big, Life After Death. Those three albums were heavy rotation. That's we chilling on the block. We playing Skelly in the middle of the street. Purple Lexus. GS Lexus come rolling down the block. Rolls over our Skelly tops. We stop like, yo. Guess who jumps out? The guard ODB jumped out like, yo, my bad, yo, peace, my bad. Start shooting Skelly with us. It's like 9 o'clock at night. We shooting Skelly. You know, the lights is on the block. ODB runs over our Skelly tops with his Lexus, purple Lexus he had. And he was dating one of the shorties around the corner for us and shit. But he was cool. He shot Skelly with us, kicked it with us a little bit, and he took off, man. But that was an ill moment. But go ahead. I said all truth.
ODB has to be top 2 realest rappers, and he's not 2.
Yeah.
No one's realer. You Came Up by Big Pun. That should not have been his single to be nominated. Sweetheart by Jermaine. Sweetheart by Jermaine Dupri.
No.
And Mariah Carey. So he got nominated twice.
Yeah. I mean, Jermaine had a big year that year, but I hated that 14. Was it 1472? Name of the album? The Nas joint he had on there was dope.
The main shit he had on there was dope. He had a couple songs on there that was dope.
Yes. But then he had some joints like, it was all right. The Mace joint was dope.
Yeah. Mace was nominated also for Looking At Me. Out of all the songs, Looking At Me. And Find a Way by Tribe. I forgot which Tribe Called Quest song that was.
I love that song. That was like, that album was their swan song at that time. They were breaking up, but I love that song. But yeah, go ahead. So
Hate Me Now should have been nominated. But again, you can see clearly that Will Smith is on here. I don't care what Will Smith is on, unless it's summertime. Never. And even summertime. No.
Wait, my man.
Technically, that is not.
Getting jiggy with it. I don't care what you say, how you feel about it. That shit took over the world for a moment. That was a Big Willie style album.
Yes.
Listen, that Getting Jiggy with it was huge, bro. In the Men in Black joint, I think it was on there too. Will was in his bag, man. He was in his bag. But go ahead.
It was ranked 68th greatest song of the 1990s by VH1, which is hilarious because AOL Radio ranked it 100 worst songs ever in 2010. By the way, I don't know if this is on here, but that is technically Nas's first nomination because he wrote that.
He didn't write it. He clarified that he didn't write that. He clarified that. He cleared that up. Nope.
What?
Yes. He said yes. He said it on the Drink Champs podcast. They asked him about it. He said he didn't write it. Nope.
All right. Well, all right. So there goes. Yeah. So okay, but now Hate Me Now should have been nominated. So clearly they still don't have the Grammys. Don't have the right. The Grammys don't have it right. So the next album is after I Am is Nostradamus, and there's nothing on Nostradamus.
I don't want to talk about that album, man. I'm sorry.